following program is a production of Hōʻike Kauaʻi Community Media. Hey there, Kauai. If you want to fill this upcoming week with some fun summer events, then you're in luck. There's a plethora of activities to tell you about, and that's before we even get to the 4th of July festivities that are planned. Now, some of the traditional ways have been canceled, but there's plenty more to do in its place. So settle in for a quick and entertaining run through all of everything that's going on in our community calendar. I'm Trisha Allen, and this is the Hōʻike Weekly. Like I said, this week's community calendar is stuffed with things to do, and we don't want you to miss any of the details, so we've made a nice little landing page that has it all in one place. You can get there by scanning the QR code on your screen. No need for a pen or a pencil. Here's all of Kauai's upcoming events happening June 30th through July 6th. There are only 2 Saturdays left to celebrate students' positively good grades at the Kauai Humane Society. From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, July 5th, students who bring in a report card full of A's and B's can spend 15 minutes visiting a shelter pet. After bringing the report card to the front desk, having a parent or guardian complete the waiver, students will then choose between some time in the catio or a visit to the dog play yard. Each visit ends with the same sticker and smile. The Storybook Theater of Hawaii is hosting a Forest Akamai camp in Kō'ike. Mark Jeffers dropped by to give us all the details, and we recorded it for you. Take a look.
We have something that we've done for more than 20 years, which is Forest Akamai. And Forest Akamai is an introduction to the Hawaiian forest for children. For me, it really discovering the forest because it's such a unique part of the world.
Yeah. That's
what the camp is all about. And this camp's July 11th through the 14th. It's a 3-night, 4-day camp. If dad or mom wants to bring the child up just for 1 day, they can do that. Our website at www.storybook.org is a place you'll find information and a registration form. And by the way, we have transportation up the mountain.
Oh, very cool.
Camp. I have a van that's leaving Storybook Theater. We have a couple of activities that really offer the children to get out and be in the natural world. One of them is to wake up before the birds. And then if I give the children a challenge to find 3 different kinds of bugs, and I give them a place to go out and do that and bring them back, and let's examine them and see if we can find them in an entomology book. And then there's the plants. So this camp is a very small introduction to the Hawaiian forest, and we would love it. Right now, the camp is not full. We're halfway there, so we do have room for a few more people to come.
Okay.
Young people who are 7, 8, 9, 10 and can be on their own are welcome to come up.
And remind me again where we can find this information about all of the great things that you do at this Forest Akamai camp, as well as any possible registration info.
Yeah, we have a registration form online at storybook.org. And also there's information about the camp there too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's great.
Thank you, Trisha.
Yes, of course, anytime.
All right.
Kukui Grove Center is holding the 11th annual Back to School Bash on Saturday, July 12th, but registration for the event begins July 1st. Folks who pre-register will receive backpacks filled with educational goodies, and a giveaway for all in attendance is also scheduled. There will also be entertainment, educational resources, and activities for keiki and their families. On Sunday, July 6th, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., the pop-up Speakeasy returns with live music at Hale Lihue, featuring Drew Ricciardi on viola and Monica Chung on piano. It'll be an early evening of smooth sounds, whiskey tasting, and good company, all in support of local arts. There is a one-drink minimum for this open event, and pupus will be available to nibble on. On July 6th, an Ukulele Club meetup is happening at the Kukui Grove food court from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. These meetups take place on the first Sunday of every month, and they're a great way to meet other ukulele players to sing and jam with. 3 evenings of self-defense instruction will be held at the Kōloa Neighborhood Center on July 8th, 10th and 12th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. This course is open to the public and teaches the RAD system of self-defense. Otherwise known as RAD, this system starts with awareness prevention, risk reduction, and avoidance, then progresses to hands-on physical defense training. It's designed to help individuals recognize and reduce risk, as well as increase awareness in potentially dangerous situations. The class is open to women and teen girls, and registration is required. The Kauai Ballet Academy launches its second summer intensive session on July 7th through the 18th at their studio in Kalāheo. Designed for intermediate to advanced dancers aged 10 and up, the program will cover several different relevant skill areas, including classical ballet, contemporary dance, modern jazz, and even Pilates, to focus on elevating both technique and artistry. Registration is required and drop-in classes are available. The County of Kauai Planning Department is holding 3 focused workshops for the East Kauaʻi Community and Circulation Plan, the first of which takes place on July 8th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The session will be held at the Kalu Economic Resilience Center in Kapa'a and will center on housing infrastructure as a key topic. Food will also be provided at this event, which is open to everyone with no registration necessary. Now, if you haven't heard already, the Kauai Hospice 4th of July Concert in the Sky has unfortunately been canceled this year due to safety concerns. Potential flammable materials for ongoing construction at Vedina Stadium have made launching of the fireworks too high of a risk, but thankfully, there are a few other ways to enjoy the holiday, and they're taking place all over the island. The Aloha First Friday Market on Crest Street in Lihue is turning into a block party on Friday, July 4th. Rock the Block, Kauai's 4th of July celebration, opens at 5 p.m. with live music starting at 6, featuring Ho'onua, The Vitals, Small Axe, and Kapu System. Presented by the Rice Street Business Association, this evening will blend live music, Ono food, and local flavor in a family-friendly setting. Expect good sounds, good company, and plenty of reasons to stay past sunset. America's Most West Freedom Fest returns to Barking Sands on Thursday, July 3rd, beginning at 6 p.m. at Shenanigans. This annual celebration at PMRF is open to the public and features an evening packed with live entertainment, family activities, and what organizers call the best fireworks show on the island. The celebration begins with DJ Poragi at 6, followed by opening remarks and then a performance by the Kekaha Pop Warner National Championship cheerleaders. The U.S. Air Force Band of the Pacific takes the stage at 7:30, followed by local favorite Hiawatha at 8:30. At 9:30, a fireworks spectacular will light up the sky with headliner Spawn Breezy hitting the stage at 10:10 to close out the festivities. A keiki zone by Fun and Quazy and a Home Depot-sponsored kids clinic will offer activities for young attendees. Entry includes a 100% ID check, and all bags as well as vehicles are subject to search. Gates close at 8 p.m. or earlier for entry if the event reaches capacity. The engines are revving and the rubber's about to hit the track. Garden Isle Racing Association is holding a drag race event on 4th of July weekend with racers from across the island. On Friday, July 4th and Saturday, July 5th, folks can line up for a day of speed, skill, and smoking tires. Whether you're into classic cars, modified muscle, or just the roar of a good burnout, this event promises plenty of action. It all begins at 2 p.m. at the Kauai Raceway Park in Mana on Friday, July 4th and Saturday, July 5th. The Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort and Spa is celebrating July 4th with flower works instead of fireworks. A helicopter flower drop and lei making workshop is planned on Friday, July 4th. The flower drop begins at 9:30 a.m., followed by the lei workshop at 10 a.m. Led by Kumuhula Makaherad, the hands-on session shares traditional lei making techniques and cultural insights. This event is open to all ages. Now, we all know that humans have a ton of fun on July 4th, but unfortunately, more pets go missing on that day than any other day of the year. Thankfully, our friends at Kauai Magazine published tips for keeping dogs safe in their summer issue. They recommend that pet owners be sure to secure ID tags on their pets, take current photos just in case, exercise dogs early so that they're tired by the time fireworks begin, and keep them away from flames, which honestly should happen all year long. They also suggest offering distractions like treats or toys during fireworks, as well as playing gentle background music to help mask the loud sounds. All right, Kauai, that's all the Hōʻike we have for you today. Remember to scan that QR code to get more info about any of the events we covered on our community calendar today. Remember to have fun, be safe, and keep your pets safe too. We'll catch you next week for more. I'm Trisha Allen, wishing you love and aloha.